Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody's having a good day. We're back at FS19 and we're on a brand new map that just dropped on Monday, March 2nd, and it's called La Coronella. Now, this map, oh my god. This is the second video I've done today on this map and it's driving me crazy. The first one was ridiculously long and I didn't have a lot of the answers that I wanted to have with it. And, yeah, I just felt that I had to redo the map because I really want to give you guys, hopefully, all the information that you need about this map. So, I know I'm going to be talking really fast here. I apologize, but again, I really don't want to do another really long video and have to scrap it. So, let's get onto this, shall we? La Cornella. Now, this map is a pretty detailed map, and I'm going to say right off the bat, it's crazy high on the slot count. You start off with 1,017 out of 1,299 slots. That gives you 282 slots to work with on New Farmer. Now, if you start on Farm Manager or from scratch, you only lose one slot. So, on Farm Manager and from scratch, you get 1,016 slots out of 1,299. So here's the thing, guys. No matter what level you start on, you get the same exact farm equipment. You get the same tractors. You get everything like that. The only thing you don't get is the land. That's all you get. Now, another very important thing about this is that you get no buildings. Even on New Farmer, when you actually have the land and you have the farmhouse and the barns, you can't sell any of these buildings. So, I'm going to put this out here right now. If you're the type of player that likes to get on a map and sell everything and clear off all the land, all buildings, all barns, all of that, and start up your own map, this is not the map for you. I'm sorry to say, but this is a very much plug-and-play kind of map. Everything that you see on this map is here to stay. It's not going anywhere, and guys, from what I can see when I drove around the map earlier, there's not a lot of places to put placeables. Now, I will say there are a ton of placeables on the map. There are a ton of barns and sheds that are on the map that are at the various farms. And another thing, the animal farms you have to find. They're not marked on the map. You have to find them. You have to buy them. I've found the sheep farm. I haven't found the pig farm yet. I found a couple chicken farms. I found a dairy farm. I have not found the pigs. And I'm not really worried about it because, again, there's a lot to cover. And I think it'd be best if you guys kind of discover things for yourself. A couple other things. There's 2 biogas plants. There's 5 new crops, okay? There's millet, sorghum, rye, rice, and triticale. There's custom transport missions on this map. And there's factories. You can make cheese, you can make olive oil, and you can make flour. Now, guys, this is very important. There's 2 versions of this map. The map that I'm on right now is not season ready. And this map is the map that you can have all 5 of the new crops, and you can produce cheese, olive oil, and flour. The map that is season is ready, you cannot produce cheese, olive oil, and flour. And it only has 2 of the 5 new crops. With seasons on, you can grow millet and you can grow sorghum only. The custom transport missions are on both maps. So, personally, if you want to get the absolute most out of this map, I would say keep seasons off. Now, there is another product on this map that I don't believe we've seen yet on console, and that's Compost. So that's another thing that we're going to look at. There's a actual compost plant that you can bring various things to make compost. So first things first, I'm going to get right into it. I'm going to get right into how to make the various products. First thing we're going to look at is the olive oil, which I'm not sure why it's olive oil because we don't have olives and you have to use sunflower seeds. But let me pull up the big map real quick just to show you, just to get a better idea. So we're at the main farm right here in the middle of the map. Okay, you'll see chickens, you'll see the house, and right on this road here, you'll find this sign. Now, You dump your sunflower seeds in here. You fill it up. Okay, now, after you do that, go on over here, and you'll see this door with the sunflowers on it. You go in here, and as you can see, we're making sunflower oil. Or olive oil, or, you know, whatever it is that they say. But look at that. We already have a bottle over there that we made. Oddly enough, this one doesn't have a label on it, so I'm not sure if that was filled up all the way. But when these are filled up all the way, they will cap off, and they will get a tiny little label put on them. Now, presumably, this is where the oil comes out, but there's nothing in there for that. So, now we're going to take a run over to the cheese factory, which is right over here. Now, this one, guys, this one was a little trickier. This one gave me a little issues. So, here's the cheese factory, and right here, and you hear that, right here is where you're going to drop your milk off. However, you cannot drop the milk off until you turn the machine on. So, you have to go up here, and you have to hit that button right there. It's on right now. If this machine isn't on, the trigger for your milk will not show up. So that's very important. Turn the machine on, bring your milk down, the trigger will show up, fill up your milk, and then you go back over here, and eventually you get cheese. And look at that. The cheese is even labeled. La Coronella cheese. Look at that. That is pretty cool. I gotta say, I like that. And in these, you can actually see the milk in here, or it actually looks like maybe it's maybe cheese whey or something. I'm not sure, but yeah. So that's how you do your cheese. Now the flour is on a different farm, and you're gonna have to buy that farm if you want to do the flour. So let's go and tab over there real quick. Alright, now I bought this farm just for the purpose to see how this works. So, at this farm, you come over here and you'll see these signs, and it's rye and I believe wheat can go in here. I'm not really sure. But I put rye in here and it worked, and then you just go over here. You'll see flour on the door. And there you go. You got bags of flour producing right there. So, I would dare say that this map is probably the most game-changing map we've ever seen on console. I mean, I don't know of another one like it. The fact that this modder managed to give us this kind of thing, I mean, to be able to actually get byproducts from our crops, I think that's awesome. So now what I want to do is I'm going to take a look, and I'm going to show you guys where these are in the menu. So we go to the menu, we're going to scroll over, and they're actually in the animal section. So, this is the thing. It leads me to believe that they're kind of piggybacking off the script of the animals to give us this, because on console they couldn't change the scripts to give us a new menu, and I think that's brilliant. I think that's a really good idea. And if that's not what they did, then if I'm mistaken, I apologize. But I mean, you know, this is why you can't get it on seasons, because it messes with the animal. So, you know, that's just what I'm thinking. So right here it shows you 60% productivity because I don't have a full wheat and rye. Yes. There we go. Why did I think of that before? I don't know. I don't know. Brain not working good today. We have 4 liters of flour. Again, I'm sure when those get full, they will be kind of like tied off, and they'll have the label on them. Oil mill, sunflowers, that's all it takes is sunflowers, which I'm kind of surprised that it wouldn't take sunflowers and canola, but whatever, not a big deal. And, of course, the cheese dairy is going to take your milk. Now, I think the bigger issue is going to be how to transport these items, but I'm sure the players of this game will get crafty, and they'll figure out interesting ways to do it. And this would be such a perfect map to have a pallet mod on, where we could actually load these things up on pallets and strap them down and sell them off that way. Okay, guys, so with that being said, we're going to do a really quick map tour. Again, I kind of want you guys to experience this map yourself. I want you guys to kind of find things out yourself. But what I am going to do is I'm going to tab back to the main farm real quick. And we're going to show you some things over here. And there are some very unique things about this map that I want to show you. And there's some things about this map that I feel that I want to show you that why I think the slot count is so high. First of all, are these right here, these silos. There's like big silos all over this map, and I know from experience that other maps that have silos like that, they take up a lot of slots. One silo in particular is this bad boy back here. And this is very interesting because this silo holds pig food, compost, and I believe this is chaff. Yeah. It holds chaff, compost, and pig food. And I almost guarantee that takes up a lot of slots, that silo right there. Now, another thing that I want to say is that there's these silos all over the map, like this here. Now, you have to fill all these. These don't come pre-filled. So you have to, I think this is seed. Yeah, this is seed. You have to fill this silo with seed, and then you can use it. And yeah, you can shut these doors too. Shut the gates. There's that one for seeds. We have a water tower back here, and again, you have to fill this. You have to fill this with water before you could use it. That's great. I like that a lot. What do we got over here? Okay, so I believe this is your solid fertilizer. Again, you have to fill it. And this one you can actually turn on. Activate silo download. So that's very cool. And they're all over like that. And every one of them on here that you have to actually fill. I think across the street there's a... what is this one? This is probably actually your green silos right here. Now, I put this here. This is the multi-purpose silo, just so I could figure out how all the things worked. I think they actually raised the land a bit there too, but oh well. This is your lime silo here, and again, you'll have to open it up, lift the gate, fill it up with your lime, and then you're good to go to use it. Back here you have your potato and sugar beets. This here is liquid fertilizer and herbicide, as you can see on the signs. So that's very cool. So yeah, this is sugar beet, and that's potato. Now, go around all the way back to the back of this barn. And you come in here. You drop your sugar beets down there. And you drop your potatoes down there. That is really cool. I like that a lot. And I believe, yeah, you can even get up here. If you want to kind of just, I don't know, hide from the wife or something. I don't know. All right. Let's go down here and let me show you guys something else that's really cool about this map that I also feel is the reason why it takes up so many slots. Now, guys, these are not my cows. Look it, we got the Brahma cows. We got the standard milk cows. Look at, they're all animated. And this is the animal dealer. This is where you go to buy your cows. I've never seen this on another map. I've never seen, I mean, usually all the animated animals are just limited to your farm. I mean, this is very cool, and I just think it really sucks that the consoles are limited the way they are with the slots, because I mean, this is awesome. I mean, you know what? I think I can deal with the low slot count to have this kind of immersion and these kind of details. I mean, let me just throw it out there, guys. The slot count doesn't bother me that much. The way I see it is it's a challenge to have a farm and just, you know, you just buy exactly what you need. And with the 5 new crops, all these standard headers will harvest them. So you don't need to get any special equipment to harvest the new crops. So with that being said, we're going to do a quick kind of tour of the map. I'm just going to show you kind of a couple things that I think are neat. And again, guys, I really think that you need to explore this map and find things yourself, because the last video I tried to do, the problem was that every time I wanted to go to the next spot, something else would catch my eye, and I would be like, oh, wait, I got to show this. What's this? So I'm not going to do that this time. And let's tab back over to the other farm. Alright, guys, so first kind of point of interest is that this is a gas station here, and you got to get in from this side. You go in, the gate will raise. Pull up. You can see the fill trigger start filling. You get your diesel, and you're back about your business. And I also believe there's something right at the end of this roundabout. Yeah. Yep. So we have here a grass bale sale point. And over here we have the sheep buy point. And I don't own any sheep, so I can't buy any, obviously. But again, it's animated sheep. It's not static. They're going about their business. They're eating. I mean, obviously someone's taking care of them because I don't own them. And yeah, just, I mean, I would say this is definitely adding to the slot count. But I mean, also look at this. Like, this isn't something that I'm used to seeing in other maps either. So there's the sheep, and I thought there were chickens here too. That might be somewhere else, though. Now, guys, I will say that there are a lot of sell points on this map. Again, it could take a really long time to go over everything on this map. That's why I'm not going to do it. But there are actually sell points on here where you can sell loose grass, loose straw. That's all at the same place. Some very cool features on this map. And you know what? Actually, I know where the chickens are. I know where they are. We'll definitely take a look at those. So right there, that flashing, that's something that's on this map that it's that's a little off-putting. I don't know what that is. I would have to say that it's the light filtering through the trees on the road, but it's a bit much. So here we are, and we're up at the That's weird. It keeps giving me a little bit of lag. Almost like it wants to crash. But anyway, this is where you buy the pigs. And I can't buy any because I don't have a pig farm. And I have no idea where the pig farm is. But yeah, again, this is just, I think, is just so cool. Back when I first started playing FS17, I thought, man, how cool would it be if you went to the animal dealer and, you know, the animals are actually moving around and you know, whoever did this map, the modder, you know, I don't want to say it's a guy because I don't know if it's a man or a woman. I don't want to offend anybody, but whoever it is, they did such a good job. Such a good job. I mean, it's hard to believe that they did this on console. I truly think that if this person got together with Oxygen David, oh my God. Can you just imagine the map that we'd have? Also, I should point out, what am I thinking? This map's got me so, I don't know. Sell point, yes. We have potatoes, sugar beets, and corn over here. And over here we have these cereal crops that they eat, whatever those are. I completely forgot. And wheat and rye, maybe? I don't know. On this map, it could be rye. I have no idea. I'm sure one of you viewers will know, and you'll be so kind to put it in the comments. So that being said, I think there's only 2 more things I really want to show you guys on this map. And then we will be calling it a day. I'm really surprised I haven't lost my voice yet, considering this is the second video I've made of the same map in the same day. The next thing I want to show you is the compost. Compost place, whatever you call it. So it's down this dirt road. And this is a pretty long dirt road, I'm not gonna lie. I actually went around this area probably 3 or 4 times before I discovered the dirt road that I had to take to get to the compost plant. Compost plant, there we go. That's gotta be worth a like, right guys? And I would appreciate it if you guys do like this video, if you gave me a thumbs up. And please subscribe. That would be nice. I've noticed that I have a lot of viewers that aren't subscribers. So, if you want to see more content from me, just hit that subscribe button, guys. It's not that difficult. See the flashing? That's what I'm talking about right there. And now, I mean, look at... That's just... Now, it's not on the out-of-cab view, but it's in the in-cab view. That's a little distracting, to say the least. Anyway, compost. So, here you could bring wood chips, palm trees, manure, and straw. That's not palm trees. That's sugar cane. I actually thought that was palm trees. I was like, wait, what the hell's the palm trees? I don't get that. Duh, but it's sugar cane. There's actually a spot for your sugar cane too, and again, I've missed so much, but there's just so much to see on this map that I just can't. I can't do it all, guys. I really can't. You don't want to see an hour video of this. Trust me, you just don't. So, although there's no trigger, I would be almost positive that this is your fill point here. And my guess would be this is where you collect your compost. So that's really cool, man. I like that a lot, guys. I mean, the fact that you have compost like that, I mean, that's just yet another byproduct that we can use from crops that we have. That's, you know, I mean, if I had this on Campaign of France, I could probably take my poplar and I could make bales out of it, and I could turn it into compost if I wanted to. Maybe not. I don't know, because honestly, I don't know if a lot of the maps are even made for the poplar bales anymore, because I don't think a lot of people really do poplar because the prices just aren't there. And I mean, you could just go by a forest, you could chop down trees, and you can get your wood chips that way. Anyway, that's the compost plant. So there's one more thing I want to show you guys really quick, and then I can give you kind of my final thought on the map, and then we can wrap this up. Okay, so we're back at the main farm, and I'm going to take a look in here and check it out, guys. Check it out. We got 2 full bottles of oil. That one there's about to get full. That one they always seem to lay down when they first come out, so I usually just stand them up. Then drop them, and that seems to work fine. And you know what? While we're here, we might as well go check on the cheesy. If I remember how to get there, yeah. Okay. Ooh, look at that! We're making cheese. Love it! Absolutely love it. How are we doing on supplies in these? Just for the hell of it. Okay, so we're finally starting to get down to about half for the flour. Oh, wait a minute, flour. We never really went there. Okay, so oh my God, we're doing good. Oil, cheese, it's full. It's wow. It's going to take a long time before that goes down. Now, again, the only thing I'm curious about is where are we, how to get rid of these. I guess we could just throw them in the back of the truck. That's one way to do it. But yeah, that's working great. I like that a lot. So if I can just collect my thoughts here. Yeah, okay, the house. That's what I wanted to show you guys. Where do you sleep at night? Right here. And the only reason why I'm pointing this out is because this has a really big trigger for the sleep. I mean, right here is where the sleep trigger comes in. Like, look at, I'm pretty far from the stairs, so that's pretty cool. But the odd thing is, this is probably the least detailed part of the map, is the house. I mean, house, it's like an empty building. It's like just that's a meeting place. I don't know. The windows are all bricked up. I mean, it feels a little more like a prison or something. I don't know. You got this old stove here, and you got a refrigerator there, but I mean, I don't think I'd use that stove. No sinks. Got a couple chairs here, vacuum. Just an empty room here. But yeah, this is by far the least detailed part of this whole map. But with that being said, I just want to say is that, you know, I don't really do any of these map tours in hopes to criticize the map or to say anything like that. I just kind of want to get info out there and hopefully show you guys certain things about the map and give you an idea if you're going to like the map or not. It doesn't matter if I like the map, okay, because I'm not the one. You guys are the ones watching the video. You can decide if you want to play it. Personally, me, I like this map. I would play this map. I'm fine with it. I liked FS17. I wasn't a big proponent of the create your own farm. I actually liked getting on a mod map and working with what the modders gave me, you know, working with their buildings and stuff like that. The way I feel about it, if I wanted to make my own map, then I would get a PC and I would mod my own map. But again, everybody can play this game the way they want to. So again, if you're the type of person that really likes to clear out the map and put your own buildings on it and stuff like that, this map isn't going to be for you. And it just stopped again. That little like split second stop. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure if that's this map or if it's actually FS19. But yeah, like it's got a high slot count, very detailed, a lot of cool features I think on this map that we haven't seen. You know, the fact that it's got animated animals at the dealers. I personally like that. Oh, God, you know what? See, again, there's another thing. This is where you store your milk, guys. So you get your cows, you can store your milk here, and then you can wait till your tanks fill up. And then at this same spot, you can fill the milk up, you can fill these tanks up, and then you can come here and you can empty the tanks into a tanker, and then you can ship it off at one of the sell points. And you know what? I think that's where I'm going to end the video here, guys. My thoughts on the map are just, I like it. I hope you guys like it. If you don't, you know, just don't download it. It's not that big of a deal. And again, if you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time, guys.